What are your thoughts on this evening?
It definitely didn't go the way that we had planned, but I'm still proud of them at the end of the day. They did what they could, and even though we didn't execute to the best of our abilities, they went out there and they fought, and that's all I can ask for them. So I'm just proud of the way they played and that we got to this point, and now it's time to focus on regionals.
I guess it's kind of what do you need to focus on over the next week to be ready for the region tournaments?
Definitely our intensity level. It's not easy playing a really long, hard week of games and then continuing with that same level of intensity every single time. So really just focusing on making everything in practice as close to perfect as we can get, and really learning how to find the corners, and even whenever it's hard to find the corners and they're adjusting their defense, that we're still able to find the open spots and hit those spots and keep our serves in and really move that ball around on the front row.
Well, and that's the thing. Their coverage was just really good tonight. And how tough is that on a hitter when you're putting down good shots and you're not scoring on them?
Yeah, it's very difficult because it also gets in our hitters' heads sometimes too. They're not able to, get those kills and get that momentum going, and so it makes them start to second guess where they're putting the ball, and that's just a mentally tough kind of thing that they have to execute anyways, finding a different spot on the court and just figuring out what works.
And then it seemed like there were times tonight where one error turned into 2 or 3 or 4, and you just couldn't get out of a run. Where do you have to improve there to just kind of stop those runs from the other team?
That definitely goes on both sides of the court. So being able to have a pass, make that pass work, and then when we do have the pass, really making sure that our hitters are doing everything that they can to execute and finish, because there were times it went both ways. Our pass was there, but we couldn't finish, or our pass wasn't there, so we weren't able to run our offense, and that hurt us there in the end.
And I know it's a loss, but you're at a stage where Chuckey-Doak volleyball hadn't been in a few years. How proud are you of these girls for the way they've handled this tournament as a whole?
I'm so immensely proud of them. Like I said, today didn't go how we necessarily wanted, but at the end of the day, we made it here. We extended our season just a little bit longer, and we're allowing ourselves that time to practice, recuperate, and go into next week with a fresh, clean slate and go out there and just do better than today. So I'm just really proud of them. My seniors really stepped up, and my juniors and the sophomores that I threw out there, everybody all around was giving me all that they could. So I'm just so proud of them. They're amazing girls. They really listen very well, and I just couldn't ask for a better group. I'm so thankful.
Thanks, Marissa.